So something. All right. So let's start. I'll start from the beginning. So even though we actually did this, we can do it again. So 5 more than the number. So I like, and again, it's tough because you don't actually have this sheet. But if you do it right under about 5, more than is plus a number, and so that becomes 5 plus n. 5 less than and a number, but less than is a turnaround word, so we're going to go n minus 5. Again, 7 more than a number. 7 more than is plus a number is n. 8 less than number. So every time you have subtraction, just make sure you check. Is this a number? Is this one that I have to adjust? Yes, I do. Half of a number. So here's what half is. Of is multiplication and a number. You can write it like that, or you can write it like this. It's up to you. Where are we? Did we do all that? Yeah, I think we did all that. Okay, so again, no, we did it all, but you can fast forward. The difference of a number squared. Ooh. And to the second power, a number to the second power, and 5. Okay. 4 is 4. More than means addition. 1/3 is 1/3. Of is multiplication. And a number, let's call it x. 8 is 8. A less than means subtraction. Twice means 2 times. 2 times what? A number. Let's call that number y. But be careful. It's a subtraction. Do I have to switch? Yes, I do. Then I do 2y minus 8. Let me just lower this a little bit. So, a number increased by 5. A number, w, increase plus 5 size. So, w plus 5. 17 is 17. Less than is subtraction. And a number, let's call that c. So, turn around. C minus 17. Half is half. Of means multiply. A number means n. Or you can write it as n divided by 2. Quotient means division. What are we dividing? Dividing 9 and a number. 9 divided by w. If you roll it like this, please, please, please change it to that. Okay, so I think that's where I stopped, 5, 6, 7, right? So let's just catch up. The difference means minus, right? Difference means resta. 3, and a number. We'll call this n. Next one, a number squared. A number. We don't know that number, so let's call it a. What does square means? Square means to the second power. A number separated into groups. So separated is division, right? Division. A number, let's call that g divided by 7. But I want you to write it as g divided by 7. Okay? Alright, so that's pretty much, well, let's see the rest. That should be pretty easy too. Error analysis, what's wrong here? Okay, what was the error? What was the error made? Why? What's the correct way? Okay? So 17 less than a number, so if we talk about this, 17 less than means subtraction, and a number means n. What was the error? Whoever did this forgot to switch it around because, okay, the error was that he forgot. She forgot to switch 17 and n. The error was made because, I don't know why, but because, again, he didn't pay attention to the word less than, okay? Or maybe he got confused, okay? So the correct answer is n minus 17. Sorry, I did everything at once here. Okay, the correct answer is n minus 17 because you have to switch around. Okay. Again, another one, the quotient of 5 in a number. So the quotient of 5, the error was he wrote n divided by 5. Okay. That's not what they want. They want 5 divided by a number. Okay. Why did he make the mistake? He made the mistake because, I don't know, because that's a good question. I don't know why he made a mistake. Because if you follow the order, right, in the way the sentence is written, the sentence says 5, right? 5 comes first, divided by n. So this should have been your answer. The quotient of 5 and the number. So the first number is your numerator, and the second one is your denominator. Okay, I'm not too sure why he made that mistake. Okay, so again, the correct answer is 5 divided by n. Okay, so 12 less than is subtraction. 15 times a. Is this a turnaround? Yes, it is. So we're going to switch this. It becomes 15a minus 12. The product, what's product means? So look at your list. Product means multiplication. We're multiplying e and 4. We're 4 times e. So the product, so first divide 4 divided by e and then divide it. So, and I don't like to write, so I'm just going to write 4e. And then we're going to divide that by 12. And that's how. So if you wrote it like this, it's okay. Right? 4 times e divided by 12. I actually want you to change it and write it like that. Twice. So here says twice. So I know it's 2 times something. What are we multiplying that by? The sum of a number and 600. So I want you to double. So the sum is addition. What are we adding? We're adding a number that I don't know and 600. Now because there's another operation happening over here, I need you to put a parenthesis. Okay? Because we're adding, we want to add a number and 600 and then multiply by 2. So I need to put the protection there. Okay? Around the sum. 48 is 48. More than is plus. Quotient is division. So we're going to divide. What are we going to divide? A number. So we put that on top. C. And 64. Y is y. Less than is minus. 18 is 18. 18 times h, or 18h. Turn around. Yes, it is. So I'm going to switch that to this. All right, so done. No. Independent. So 3 times what? The difference. Well, the difference means subtraction. What are we subtracting? A number squared. So let's go a squared and 82. So we have to put this in parentheses. Okay, because we're finding the difference and then multiplying by 3. The square of the product of 6 and a number. Oh, okay, so that, in other words, says the product of, let's try this first. Let's start with this. The product. Product means multiplying. Who am I multiplying? Oh, battery. We're multiplying product. We're multiplying 6 and a number, or 6n. Right? That's the product, 6 times a number. And we're going to take that and we're going to square it. So square means to the second power, so put that in parentheses, and second power. Now these are a little bit more difficult, so they want you to write this. Yeah, okay. Let me just put up these two. We wanted to write it. So let's write these two. What's happening here? What's happening here? Oh my God. It's difficult, right? So this one's actually a difficult one. So it's 2 times, right? Because remember, this is multiplying, right? What do we multiply? 2 times the product of 4 and a number. This one's a little bit difficult, but hopefully, so we're multiplying, right? This one, a number squared, right? A number squared plus 4 times, right? 4 times what? The sum, the sum of a number and 7. Yeah, it's a little bit hard, right? And then you have 2 questions here at the end. Okay. 18 less than 1/3 of a number and 18. So let's, okay, so the first thing I would do is actually, right here under it, we can go 18 less than is subtraction. 1/3 of a number n. 1/3 of is multiplication of a number n. But then we look at the word that means subtraction. Is that a turnaround? Yes, it is. So we go 1/3 n minus 18. Does any look like this? Well, if it starts with 18, you know this is wrong. So this is wrong. This is wrong. So is anyone that starts with 1/3 n? The 3 is on the denominator. So this is the only one. 10 more than a number. 10 more than a number. The quotient is division of a number and 3. And now we have number 4. The scholar wrote 8 less than twice a number. Do you agree with the answer or not? Well, let's do it ourselves. 8 is 8. Less than means subtraction. Twice a number. 2 times a number x. But we know that less than is a turnaround word, so it should be 2x minus 8. So obviously, if you did it, you're going to say, no, estoy de acuerdo, él lo hizo malo, and you can explain, right, why it's incorrect. That was your simple homework.